Buhari arrives in Nigeria after foreign trip to London. President Muhammadu Buhari is back in Abuja from his private visit to the United Kingdom. This was confirmed in a statement released by the presidency today. Premium Times reported the president's flight was said to have taken off from Stansted Airport, London at about 3:27 p.m. Nigerian time. Sources at the presidency said they have been asked to be at the airport by 7:30 p.m. to welcome the president, who is expected to arrive at about 9 p.m. The president has been on a 15-day private visit in the United Kingdom since November 2nd. He was due to return on November 17th. On Thursday, a Nigerian diplomatic car believed to have been carrying the president was booed by an angry mob in the UK. Many of the protesters carried placards calling for freedom for the detained publisher of Sahara Reporters, Omoyele Sowore. Others condemned the treatment of the leader of the Shiite movement in Nigeria, Ibrahim Ezazaki. Buhari, stop poisoning Sheikh Zazaki, one of the placards read. Omoyele Sowore is not a criminal, another placard read. What do you have to say about his arrival? Is the president traveling too much? So guys, because I'm so surprised that he came back today, because what we were told before that he will be coming back on the 17th of this month, which is supposed to be on Sunday, but I'm sure a lot of hits has really, he has realized that it's not really a tea party. In Nigeria, if you are trying to protest, what we follow the protests. At the end of the day, we've seen series of protests that occurred during this week, and we know the results and the experience that the protesters had. So this kind of a thing cannot even happen in London or outside Nigeria, most especially Western world or civilized world or developed countries, as you may want to put it. Since last week, there's been this protest here and there in the UK, and they've been hammering on this thing, they've been hammering on this issue. Release these people, most especially the Shiwore that has been granted bail of recent. We know of the other people, Dasuki and Ezazaki. Their cases have been pending, but the fresh one is the Omoyele Shiwore, because maybe people would have forgotten the other two gentlemen, but this particular one is still fresh, and people are saying, what are you doing there? The NHS, you are going there to enjoy. Why can't you put the same back in Nigeria? And from the video, we saw a lot of, the way he was being booed. Some were saying, oh, he was not the one there, but the record was straight that the people were there, the protesters were there at the Abuja house in London. So I don't know, even if he has come back, whether the people working under him will be able to release Shiwore, because that's what people have been insinuating. And also the DSS, they've come out to say that, these three people really enjoy their facilities. That's why they are still with them. They are still in their custody. And people are like, what do they take Nigeria for in the first place? Saying all manner of things that are not even relevant, things that are really so shameful. Now the president is back, where maybe we are still going to be hearing different stories, different excuses. I'm sure the heat was just too much for him. Of course, they're going to say, oh, it was really a different, they'll be giving different reason why he came back. Even the his AD, Loretta Onoche, has said, oh, because of the hard work, he wants to come and listen, or he wants to come and attend to the yearnings of Nigerians, because he wants to really work hard for Nigeria, for Nigerians. People are like, seriously, for who? In fact, the deceit in this world is just too much, most especially from the politicians. They can deceive just the way the wife went to Kogi State and be saying something that is not really tenable. Pure lies, things that are so shameful. Those are the things that they are using to campaign. Politicians are just like that. They are like that. They don't feel the pain of the masses. They will just come and say it with their mouth, sing the rhetorics, but within them, or with their actions, you don't see the reality. You don't see them doing that which they have even professed, or they've talked about. So let us see what is going to happen since the president is around, whether the DSS will take a different position again, or they are going to be telling us different things. The unfortunate thing there is that the president does not talk to anybody. He does not grant interviews. He does not. Even when he grants interview, you could see the arrogance in him. He does not care. He will be talking as if Nigeria is his property. A whole president does not have relationship with the masses. And people will come and be defending here and there. Be defending what is not. So he has come back. I'm sure he hurriedly came back because he was supposed to come back by Sunday. What prompted the changes? What happened? Why did he change his mind? Because the information we got that he had to call them that he will be coming back today, which he never planned, because from the beginning the plan was for him to come back on the 17th of this month, and today is 15th already. Some are even saying, oh, it could be because of the election of tomorrow. Of course, even if whether he's there, he's not there, they are still going to do what they really want to do. The wife had already represented, their party and all of them there, and she said what she wanted to say. So what we are waiting for now is for us to see the position of the DSS, whether they are still going to be saying something different, whether they are going to be giving, flimsy excuses. Because everybody knows quite all right where the whole thing is coming from. Everybody can see the handwriting on the wall. Everybody can see the position of the government. Yele Sowore has said it, that now they have given them a different place for them to stay, meaning they are not ready to release them anytime soon. They are not ready to release them. That was why the DSS came out and started saying something different, that these guys wanted to stay. They begged that they would prefer to stay in DSS custody. I don't know whether before the court order or after the court order. We don't understand. And they are still standing on the ground that they know they are always obeying the court order, which reverses the case. That is not correct at all. So why he came back, like I said, they've said he's come back, he's back to Nigeria just because he wants to, he wants to work for Nigeria. He wants to work harder. According to Loretta Onoche, he wants to work harder for Nigerians. Like seriously? So guys, let's hear from you. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.